All right, welcome to day 24 cognitive drawing. Before we move on to 24, let's finish day 23's sleep on it right here. So we have our muscle man kind of bending his arms out. I'm going to try to do it from memory. And if I have trouble with it, I will not be embarrassed to look at it from reference. Getting a little sloppy. Sorry, I need to slow down. I'm breaking one of my rules. It's not a race. So we have this. I remember. Down, over, down. I feel like on the Karate Kid. Paint on, paint off. Swipe on, swipe off. What was it? Wax on, wax off. That's what it was. Wax on, wax off. I still feel like it's wrong. It still feels too much in. Okay, let's just finish this out. We got tendon. Got that bulge. There's some stuff there that I like. I feel like the pecs are too low. I was focused too much on that line. It just still looks... Okay, let me just check this out. I like the arms. It's just... Let's try to get this a little better. My paper's not as good as your guys' paper for anyone who has the book. I got much nicer paper than what I'm using. I'm just using copy paper. And there's nothing wrong with copy paper. I used to do a lot of jobs with copy paper. Jobs that paid a lot of money. And it turned out just fine as long as you can draw. Alright. We're gonna stop there. There's a lot of things that I'm happy with that I retained, and a couple things that I'm like, man, I could have gotten that better. So we'll not worry about that anymore. We will move on, and hopefully we can get some of this stuff better for this one. So here's our pose again. We're not gonna look very long at this. I'm going to cover it up. Okay, so we know we got some bulging muscles. Let's just assume that these muscles are just exploding with bulges, and we kind of have some little light sketches there to help us, so that helps. Here's our light sketches for the structure, so that's helpful. This would make his pecs just kind of come down like that, maybe even a little bit of this, that kind of thing going on. What do we think, studio audience? That's pretty close. There's some cool things going on to give the pecs a little bit more bulge to them that I like there. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see if we can imitate that a little better. From reference, I like how these just go straight out. Boom. Straight out. And then it comes down. And we can kind of continue that a little bit for this line, which kind of indicates the collarbone. Neck muscles. It's a little double V there. There's part that sinks in between the two neck muscles and then the collarbone area. Let's just continue this line down to help us with the center of the pecs. So I'm going to just kind of draw these like that to kind of give us an idea of where muscles are landing. And we're just going to just try to follow that nice shape. So much better of a shape for those pecs than what I did. Just going to throw that into shadow. We don't have to worry about these muscles down here. But so remember that bone and how it's attached? We have those muscles that string up to collarbones. You can draw those lines, and here we kind of have a curvature to them. It's pretty cool. You can see some of those lines continuing. All right, I like that. Let's see if I can retain any of that now. Okay, from memory now. I remember it goes out and then down. And then it continues. A collarbone. That double V shape. I'm going pretty fast, guys. You don't need to go as fast as I am. I don't want you guys just watching videos. I want you guys to actually do it. I've said it over and over again that anatomy books are great because they show you the anatomy, but the person who really learned the most from those anatomy books is the person who drew all the pictures in those anatomy books. They learned because they did the work. And so hopefully going through this process will help you learn it by doing the work yourself. Right? Does that make sense? I think that's pretty good. I mean, I say it without looking at the reference. Okay, let's look at the reference now. I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty close. Okay, we got those lines that come out. I have a more angular approach, but which I think works as well, just as well. But I'm going to try to just keep a little closer to the shapes of this drawing reference. We've got our shapes that come in. I'm going to just draw this to help myself. Got a little V, big V, Adam's apple, the neck muscles, these bones, I like that shape. I'm drawing my own muscles there. I don't like the way those look. You have all the freedom to draw it however you want. The reference is there for help, but it doesn't mean everybody has that shape of muscles. I sure do like that whole idea of the muscles like this. All these lines stretching across to kind of help form those shapes. Boom! Everyone say boom when you're done. Okay, one more time from memory. Line comes out. Down and around. You guys don't have to go as fast as I am. I just trying to get this done so my camera doesn't run out of batteries. That cool shape right there. I think I messed up on that shape actually. It's working though. It's getting closer. lines. Getting a little sloppy. Sorry about that. Again, I just don't want to. I don't want you guys just looking at videos of me. I want you guys doing it. Doing it. You can only learn it if you do it. Okay. Look at those bulging biceps. All right. I think that's working. Getting closer and closer, getting better and better every time. All right. We will do this one tomorrow as a sleep on it. See you in day 25.